Dzień dobry, assalamu alaikum, guten Morgen, ciao, konnichiwa, bonjour. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ken at 10. How are you today? I hope you're well. If you haven't joined us before, then thank you so much for tuning in. If you're wondering what's going on, we broadcast daily, live property news from our offices in southwest London in SW16 Norbury, which is situated between Streatham and Croydon. And we talk about all things property, what's going on. And obviously, most topically right now is the stamp duty deadline, which is looming large in the background. We now have 29 days, including today, before the end of the first deadline, meaning the saving of that £15,000. And it's ironic because actually prices have risen ahead of that in much of the UK. And that's what most of the headlines are saying today. We've got a headline that's basically, this article is in virtually every newspaper in the UK right now. And it's house prices reach record highs. With house prices rising at the fastest pace in nearly 7 years, now over 10% to a record 242,832. Robert Gardner, Nationwide's chief economist, said the market has seen a complete turnover and turnaround in the last 12 months. The firm also noted that housing transactions have reached a record high of 183,000 in March. Anna Claire Harper, chief exec of SPI Capital, commented, a big cause of current house price growth is the desire for more space. And for those not moving, home renovations are on the up. Isn't that true? Gosh, builders are busy, let me tell you that. Look for a builder now, it's a nightmare. However, she added, inflation means the cost of renting, buying and improving is likely to continue to rise. This will create widening inequalities between the haves and have-nots. Meanwhile, head of UK residential research at Knight Frank said more supply starting to come online, which will redress the balance. We therefore expect UK house price growth to slow down after the summer, declining by 5% by the end of 2021. And then a new article from the Telegraph saying that the cost of home moving has soared. And I think this is because everyone's so busy. A lot of the, particularly when it comes to conveyancing, they're talking about here. They're saying that conveyancers have increased fees in the face of surging demand from property purchasers before the maximum saving drops from 15,000 to 2,500 at the end of the month. Beth Rudolph said, she's the head of the Conveyancing Association, the work and therefore the fees have at least doubled. I'm not sure how the work has doubled. Are you? Apparently she's saying that she has to call more people more times because of the fact that the transactions are taking that much longer. But isn't that just the same work taking longer and you're getting more money for it? Well, there we are. That's what she's saying, not me. Don't shoot the messenger. Apart from that, there's another article in the Express saying housing demand is up across the UK. Well, that's not a big surprise, is it? Rental debt fears as evictions resume in the Daily Mail. And then there's one which I think this was something that was on LBC radio. Yeah, this is one in the Express. A Sittingbourne landlord has criticised tenants who play the system during an interview on LBC radio. The man identified as Michael commented, I'm fed up to the back teeth of hearing about those poor hard done by tenants. What about hard done by landlords, he went on. Some tenants are very good. A lot are playing the system for all it's worth. These tenants have been playing the system for the past year. They know whatever they do, they cannot be evicted. The remarks attracted negative reactions from social media users. Well, there are tenants that play the system, but I have to say, in our experience, they really are the minority if you're careful with selection in the first place. And if you're not, more for you. You're with the wrong agent, you know. Your agent should be weeding out those kind of people. We've had an exemplary record right the way through. Our tenants have been fantastic across the board. Really patient landlords, really patient tenants, understanding, catching up with arrears, very little arrears across the board, really. So it's been quite surprising how people have made sure that they make their rent a priority during the pandemic, partly, of course, thanks to the furlough scheme. And now, thanks to the vaccine rollout, things are looking a bit better, aren't they? No deaths yesterday as well. Wow, that was really something, wasn't it? What about those amber list countries? When's Spain coming off and going green? That's what we want to know, hence the picture behind me. So yeah, reckon it's going to be next year before most of us get away. I think a lot of people will act with caution this year and decide to stay in Blighty. And why not? I mean, the weather is absolutely glorious. Here in SW16, literally I'm looking out the window and it is bright sunshine, gentle breeze, absolutely stunning day. So yeah, really looking forward to doing a couple of valuations and viewings later on. We're still obviously racing to try and beat this deadline with less than a month left now. We're trying to get most of our landlords and vendors that are selling across that line, and it's becoming really tight. So we're doing all we can to chase those solicitors. Folks, if you're with us and waiting, we are on your side and we'll do our very best to make sure that your sale crosses that line. Hope you have a fantastic day today. Don't forget, by the way, we do have a podcast, and last week a really fascinating chat with a great industry insider on auctions, Toby Limbrick of Network Auctions. So do catch up with that. Just search Ken Humes podcast on your provider. Look for the dog, give it a click, and listen to some past episodes, including one with a surveyor. We've got all sorts of things going on there. Then we've got Hema Sharma. She's a solicitor for Allen Buckley, and she does a great explanation of jargon busting on there. So lots of things going on there, and we'll be doing that weekly. So, you can subscribe there on your favorite provider. Apart from that, hope you have a fantastic day. We're looking forward to it. Enjoy the sunshine, and we'll be back with some more property news for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, look after yourself and your families. Stay safe and well.